and I have a daughter that's 7 months. Tell me how you're going to put that one together. Both of them are working.
Okay.
The only problem I have is to get them to see eye to eye.
Yeah.
A lot of people have that problem.
There are a lot because there's a lot of ownership and jealousy and mine.
Yeah.
But then you would say to me, oh, but how would you feel if the two of these women start to see other men? You see, I understand because there's so many different angles that you can come.
Yeah.
But check this, yeah. I was in a marriage for 14 years.
Yeah.
After a while, it's like we've been going through so much. I said to her, look, I think we should separate.
Yeah.
And I move out.
Yeah.
After I move out, I meet another woman. And the thing is, I didn't leave her for the other woman. I met the other woman. And the other woman, she understands what kind of situation I'm going through. And she has developed a love for me and me for her. But I still have love for the wife. And the thing is now, the other woman, she got pregnant. She wanted to have a baby. Because her previous relationship, she's been involved with 16 years with this man. And she doesn't want to have another child with him because he has such a bad character. But she wants to have another child to care for, to raise. We get to know each other and we have decided together to have a child. She said, even if you're not with me, just as long as you have a good relationship with your daughter, your son, it's okay, yeah. But the wife, she does not accept her because that I have left, because that she thinks that I left her and met another woman and get her pregnant. But we know it's about together again. But she's still here, this woman with my daughter. And my wife wants me to erase her totally, but I can't. Because that she's the mother of my daughter, and we also have a good relationship, and I have nothing against her. So this is called polygamy.
Yeah.
Because I want what I would like, right? Because what you need to do is take knowledge from different sources, because your argument, when you base your argument on the fact that you are not in agreement with it, fine, but you also have to give other examples that you have heard other things. Your point of view will remain solid, but at the same time, you have to have also an open mind, but keep your point of view, but also have an open mind.
Yes.
And at the end of the whole discussion, it should be to the audience that is watching and listening to this argument that the announcer, the man who has the show, he is not in agreement with it. But at the same time, you are leaving the discussion open, that you are not biased.
No.
Definitely.
But your point of view will remain as your point of view, but you leave it open for the others.
Yeah, of course.
You understand?
Yeah.
So therefore, when the audience has finished watching your show and it's off, they will be like, fuck man, the host, I agree with him, because I don't think it's right. But at the same time, I can see the understanding, the blah, blah, blah. And then they will have a more open mind. But that doesn't mean that they agree with us, either you or you.
No.
But they have a more open mind to the situation and they can understand. But they don't have to agree.
No.
Which is good.
Yes. This is
so you see, it's so much involved in this thing called dialogue. You know? It's a lot involved.
Because that's what we say. But now, as you say, what is left is like we can have like a number if they want, they can call email, or they
call
can
in
write,
the program,
write,
So
they express.
So this program, this is going up on African program.
No, this is gonna go on YouTube.
YouTube, yes.
Have you given the site the name of the site?
Life Melody.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Take a piece of paper.
Yeah.
I go look. Life Remedy.
Now he's gonna upload this one we do so you can check it.
And then you're gonna have some followers. And you're gonna have some people. Come on.
The next time.
It's good. It's just talk. Open up. I see you earlier when you was coming.
Yeah.
I was sitting at the bar and I saw.
It's always him. I always come.
I don't know. But I saw you when he was coming.
I
see the brother. Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
He's the one. That's why. That's the.
Where you live?
I live in there, etc.
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 Yeah. Like melody.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what is the live melody mean? The live melody mean life is we human. Huh? Melody, what we do.
No, that's yours.
Where's the sister? See.
Oh, again? Polygamist.
I'm just wondering where she is.
She's there. She's the one that invited me up here.
She's not there.
She's there someplace. I don't know.
Yeah, I might be in the kitchen.
Oh, shit. I
It's
can't.
your phone? Oh?
Yeah, I can't find it.
You don't know where it is, oh? You found it?
Nah.
I call you or?
Yeah. I don't have it here. It's probably in that bar or something. But
Are you sure?
Look for it now.
I'm maybe downstairs. I was talking to her and
I dial you, oh?
yeah.
You check together. Okay.
You got my number?
Yeah, no. If you want, you
Ah.
can dial it. Then you can dial yourself. Then you see where it is.
Yeah. It's not
Next
here.
time to you can invite him to, you can come.
Yeah.
Another
Maybe
topic.
when I'm in the
I told
area.
him last time. I said.
But now you have his number now. You
Yeah.
can always write
Is-
your name
is
too.
Yeah, it's not. Might be. Now it's calling. Now it's calling. You see?
Yeah, you were
Outside,
sitting
right?
there. You were sitting there. Yeah, exactly.
It's better so before it. Otherwise, you think it's in the bar or.
So yeah, man, I
got my number also.
yeah, this polygamy. This was interesting because
Yeah, this is it.
I'm involved in that right now.
Yeah,
Because do you know why I like
Yeah,
it?
uh-huh.
Because me, when it comes to two women, really, you know, as a man, like you were describing, you just have to use knowledge to deal with them, you know.
Yeah.
And that's why sometimes they might not agree, but how they see you handle it, they might just have to stay because they know.
Because you handle it properly.
Which name was you put
That's
you?
what I was saying to him.
If you're open, you're honest, they get angry, they this and that. But if they really love you or they say they will say, you know what, at least you know what, you're a man, you said, because after they have to think about you
True.
and how you deal. So they're gonna consider it and say, you know what,
Which name was you put you?
Michael,
Michael, okay.
you have not lied,
Exactly.
you're not deceiving, you're not this, you're not that, you open. So now you have a choice. It's either you're gonna deal with this or not. Even though I want you and I want you, I love you both.
Exactly.
So what am I supposed to do? I'm giving it to you as
Being real, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because as exactly as you said, you know what I mean? Which woman wouldn't appreciate that, you know? Some wouldn't, but
Wouldn't.
most of them
some
would
women
think
don't
about
want to share,
it. Yeah.
and some women will share.
Yeah, you know, because I have a, you know, I know a lot of people who like just exactly like you described, you know what I mean? The woman don't want to see the other one, but they still want to be with the man still.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna fight over him?
You
What are you gonna do?
when you live with that woman, why do you leave her? And you go to the other?
No, I didn't
because
leave
you were
her.
saying that you went to other one. Why?
No, you misunderstand.
Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
didn't leave her.
The thing is, I left the one
Yeah.
because of us, because of me and her. We had so many different kind of differences and this, and eventually I said, look, baby, look, we are arguing all the time. We have our son. We putting him through this. We putting us through this. I think we should just stop this. And she didn't take it as serious because there was many empty threats before from her to me. I was like, no, but she understand when she realized I move out.
No.
So then now.
It's easier that you move out.
I did. It's better because why am I gonna stay around you if I love you and that we don't get along?
Yeah,
And come on, it's better I do something because this is not working. So when I move and I go and it's not working, then I meet this other woman. But I told this other woman, listen, you know, I'm going through this kind of marriage and this and everything, and it's up and down like that. But I don't want to move in with you on this and that because it's like I'm moving from one relationship to the other, and it doesn't seem right. I need time to
True.
you know, I need time to work out my own things and how, you know. But then she's like, okay, but she's still interested in me. She's caring for me. She's showing me appreciation, and this, and you know, and of course, as naturally as a human being, you know, you draw towards you draw towards the thing that is good to you.
True.
You know, if she was a bitch or have a dirty attitude, come on, I probably would not spend like more of a minute with her. So it happened like that. But at the same time, down the other woman, she's like trying to get me back in her life, and I still love you, but you know, and I contact her and we talking, and then she understands that this is going on, and then she using this as some reason to have argument with me, and I said, but hello, baby, stop. It has nothing to do with her. This is because of us, and the reason that this is even happening is because of us. You know, I didn't plan this, and it's not. I don't run around town. I can if I want to.
Yeah.
I can have one here, one there, like Johnny.
Like,
Looking for my Johnny.
it's true.
Johnny what? Johnny what?
That one,
Right? I could be like Johnny if I want, but I choose not to be.
Yeah.
So now she has my baby. That's my wife, and she hates her because she think that she get into our with it. But no, it wasn't. No, I left you. This happened after us. But no, this is what the reality is. So if we're gonna get back together, I told you that I care about you, but this is my wife too. I want to go back to my wife, but I know I'm gonna be there for you. I'm gonna be there for my daughter.
Exactly what I said.
Right? I'll be there for you. I'll support my daughter and everything.
You gotta be real like that.
Yeah, and then but she's like, no. Just get the horn. You just get the horn. Don't take my henna yara. Just get the ring henna. Just get the goodie. Just get the what? Some henna. Just get fucking. Bottom the home born to yada. I said, but you know what? That's kind of difficult. You know why? Because that she has not been evil to me. She's been kind to me. She's been loving to me. Why am I suddenly gonna treat her like nothing?
True.
And I love you. And if you love me and you care for me, have some respect for that. That's my daughter. And I know you don't like the communication, but I have to communicate with her.
True.
So what are we going to do? Is either you leave me alone or we deal with this together. I know it's a lot to ask of an individual because...
How about if we make it like opposite? Now we say
that
polygamy, like a woman
that
can take two men. What do you think about that?
No, we have to let him say this, because if we ignore what he's saying, that means that we are being egoistic.
No, answer that, because I answer is not going to work. I want to see what you guys say.
What you say? If it was on the shoe is on the other foot.
Yeah, it's like
she is doing the way that I'm doing.
Yeah, no, not like it about you. I mean generally, like if you say the men always have been this. When you say polygamy, the direct man think that the man have been married with 2 or 3. But I say now, if we change it now, then the woman can take 2 or 3 men. What do you think about it?
You see, but we as men, we are selfish. Listen, by nature, we are selfish as a man, because you would not want to share your woman with another man, but you would not mind sharing 2 women. Trust me. And I understand your point of view, because for the woman it should possibly be the same, that, you know what, well, if it's like that for you, well, I guess I can do that too. But the man obviously gonna say, I don't want to, right?
He don't want to share a man with 1 woman, but he want to share with 2 women.
And it's only weak man who's gonna be in a relationship with 1 woman.
This is not a weak. This is just like have been happening from the beginning.
Generations.
And then the men always have been pressing, never leave it, and they have been making propaganda with the religions, and they have been making propaganda with the media, and to make it to believe this is have to be so. But normal is like 1 woman, then in that case, and 1 man. And then when the man jump, he say, I have to have 2 or 3, then the woman also should jump, say, I have 1 or 2 or 3. Because it's like, where do you have been discussing the God who create that you are better than the woman? Even it's showing in reality, but because I call him the men, they are so selfish, they are so wicked, they are so unfair, they never make any justice. They just stick to themselves. They are selfish.
Right.
So because otherwise there is nowhere someone can bring you any book here to say, the woman have to be better than the man have to be better than the woman. The woman is showing that the woman is better than the man because everything happen. Man be a key, man be a star, man be I mean a Superman or whatever. Still, is a woman have been born him come from a woman, right?
You gotta understand.
But what I believe that is from the beginning the man have been dominated. And then they continue with that all the time. Then you have belief in that have to be like that.
Yeah.
Like when you talk about the polygamy example in some country in Africa, right? They have been involving the religion example. Like a Muslim, they do even more.
The excuse.
The religion.
Yeah.
And they say that it was like the prophet when he that time Muhammad, it was like that time they was making called jihad, that mean war, and then. By war, always the men be sent to war, and the men be killed. And then now all their way goes there and have no man. Then they see now like the woman is double than the man. And then he bring that to feel sorry for the woman who don't have
more woman.
Yeah, then man can take more women. But
again, the way he brought like to abuse them, to protect them, to help them, financially.
Yeah, exactly. And at the same time, that I told them when they start to tell that excuse to the Quran, I said them that means temporary. That doesn't mean that should be forever. That, and you see also the regime, then that means also it was not God say that should happen from the beginning. It's the human himself create that by himself. And also he have put a rules and regulation. He said, but if you have a two wife, then in this case you have to make it everything equal for them. You cannot give this
more than the other.
And I say, you see now, that also the answer is impossible. Because even your children, you love them better than the other. Because maybe you have two children, which anything you tell these one children, God do to me, he directly God do. And you tell the other, and sometimes he is scratching the head. Sometimes he say, no, me, I have. So you can never be make equal, it's impossible. And at the same time, I say, think now, if like you say, Monday you go to this one, Tuesday this one, Wednesday back, Thursday to this one. So how about Thursday if you be sick? Then you don't give a lot to the other.
You remember that day when it's clashing, it's going to clash that something happened the same day with both of them that you have to be
when those things happen,
I understand.
You never be equal. So that means things
when you are in the relationship, at least if something the other one gonna understand quickly.
You gotta put them in. No, they don't have to. But you see, the thing, women are complicated. Women are very complicated. You understand? Listen to me. You could be with this woman 1 week, a whole week, 4 days, 5 days. The day that you go and you were there for 2 days, she gonna feel that you leave her alone.
It's true in a way.
And trust me,
and you did.
And you did, yes, it's true. Listen, trust me, right? This is not easy life to live.
But that's why
listen, brother, you are young, right? I'm 39 years old, yeah?
True.
I'm gonna be 40 years old soon, yeah? This man is older than us, and he is living in a listen to me. That's not an easy life. This polygamy is not easy. If that you do not have these individuals, woman, that can come close and we can all
have the same mind.
And be one mind and come to an understanding. If that you can't do that, it's gonna be impossible. Because one woman wants you for herself.
True.
The other one feels like number two.
That's true.
No matter what you do, you're gonna run.
And let me tell you something. Now the men himself make a law there that they talk about democrati, and they talk about justic. You understand? Then how you try to tell me that there's a justic when you are a woman, and then after you go and marry with other one without to negotiate with that one? Then what the kind of democracy and justice you have
But we don't have to say it like this too.
But it's a dictatorship.
It's a dictatorship, but they don't accept because they just do it for their own
self-gratifying purpose.
We don't have to say that it never works, because there are some who have two wives and it works still.
This one, what he's talking about, you know, the women in Africa, they don't even ask them.
No,
it's like take it or leave it. They treat them.
They don't have a choice.
They don't have no choice. If you
try that in Europe.
Is open, they do it.
Try that in Europe with some educated women that have their own business and are self-employed and is in self-dependent. Try that with them. I can tell you, boy. Right now, I am going through that.
You're right, but
I'm going through that right now, yeah. And it's not easy. It is not. It is not easy.
See now, yourself now you
because
are trying to understand the reality.
One woman is telling me, she's telling me, you know, you can deal a day. I can share you with your woman and then, but you see the other woman, she's like. I don't want her to do nothing to do with that woman. You do that, right? But this woman, she's like, I'm number 2. No matter what I do, if that you and me make plans, and she said, oh, I'm staying home from work, you're gonna just push me aside. You understand? Somebody feels outside all the time.
Yeah.
So what you need is important because it's important to get these